This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to run ads on the channel, jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Great way to promote your new mixtape, your new album, new music video, and new products. We got Chris Brown today. And this guy, I got to give it to him, okay? In one sense, he's cutting edge, okay? He's giving a checklist, a to-do list for his fans, okay? Now, he has a new album coming out, and the album's called Heartbreak on a Full Moon. You know it's going to be fire. Chris Brown always comes with great music, okay? But he is, I'm not sure, but I think he's independent this time around, okay? So he has a checklist for the fans to make sure everything's done right, because, you know, the music business has changed a lot since Chris Brown has come in. You know, physical copies aren't really a big thing anymore, and it's really reliant on streaming, and every streaming service is different the way they pay out and everything. So he says digital copies of Heartbreak on a Full Moon are available October 31st. Physical copies are November 3rd. We only have 3 days tracking after release for its debut on the Billboard 200, so no messing around. He said, buy it on iTunes and tweet IG the link and a screenshot of your receipt after you have. If you haven't purchased the album on iTunes, create a free Spotify or Apple Music account, 30-day trial. Do not listen to the album on iTunes. It does nothing for Chris album sales or streams. Create a free Spotify or Apple Music account for 30 days. So if you were not buying the album on iTunes, help until you do. You can cancel the account if you want to once your trial expires. I suggest everyone makes a 30-day free account and just streams multiple times and leave the album on repeat. We only have 3 days to make up for the full tracking week. Tweet IG the Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music links to all of your social media timelines. Notice he did not say title. That's interesting. On November 3rd, be extra. If you can buy multiple copies, if you are buying one, do not buy multiple copies on one receipt. One receipt is one sale. Put the other copies in front of the whole section. We aren't playing nice. We are here to get Chris the recognition and success he deserves. On the day of the release, when you are tweeting about the album, include buy HBOA F on iTunes or just HBOA FM to gain online attention so we can get it trending too. No giveaways, Breezy? No iPhone giveaways? No iPhone 10 giveaways? Come on, man. Get with the trends, man. Everybody's doing giveaways now, man. I don't know. This guy's either a genius or he's lost his marbles. We'll have to see. I mean, maybe he's a genius. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. This guy's a genius, okay? Now, do you think I'm just going to leave you with that? No. I'm going to leave you with 30 quick facts you didn't know about Breezy. Did you know that Chris Brown has a sister known as Tootie? She's 36-year-old and is a banker at our local bank in Virginia. Second, he witnessed a suicide. Sounds traumatizing. Sure was. When he was 6 years old, somebody attempted to commit suicide right in front of him. Chris was part of a church choir growing up. That's why he's such a great singer. He had an abusive stepfather, and that must have been traumatizing, honestly. Chris Brown had a stage name called C. Styles. After getting signed, he decided to be recognized by his real name, Chris Brown. He was discovered at a gas station. Good things happen at gas stations, I guess, sometimes. Chris Brown was discovered at 13 years old when a production team who was looking for new talent came across his vocals. Chris rejected L.A. Reid. At 15, Chris Brown was offered a recording contract by L.A. Reid's Def Jam. Chris rejected it and went to Jive instead. He dropped out of school early. At only 16 years old, on his way to becoming a major superstar, he said, yo, done with this private tutoring. Chris Brown is an actor too. We all know this, but he starred in Stomp the Yard, Takers, This Christmas, The OC, and not only being a bank robber in the movie Takers, he's also produced a movie. Let's see. Chris bought his mom a $1 million house. That I can respect that at just 15. He was telephoned by Michael Jackson at one time, one of the biggest fans of Michael Jackson, and he dances like Michael Jackson. He's the closest thing we got to that. Breezy is a trained in martial arts, so don't mess with him. He'll mess you up, and he does it for stunt scenes for movies, for the movie Taken. He owns Burger King restaurants. Chris' net worth is $22 million, which pretty much makes sense. He bought into 14 Burger Kings. Chris is a graffiti artist. We know this. We've seen him. He does his Lambos and all that up, and I think he graffitied his house. He has over 50 tattoos with a lion on his neck. Chris owns a record label. Chris, he wanted to help other singers, so he founded CBE in 2007 under Interscope, and he signed Kevin McCall and Severance Streeter. I didn't know that. He's written songs for major artists like Jennifer Lopez. Oh, they include Jennifer Lopez. Same Girl, Rita Ora's Body on Me. Okay, so it's not so shocking that he's proclaiming his love for Jennifer Lopez because he's written for her. Chris Brown only owns one Grammy out of all his hits, just one, and it was for Fame. He has a clothing line called Black Pyramid. Okay, I've never heard of that, but looks a little weird. He's the only singer to have a #1 record in jail. His track Loyal went #1 in 2013 when he was locked up. Chris Brown fought with Drake and Frank Ocean. I think we all remember that. He went to rehab in 2013. We remember that. An obsessed fan broke into his home. Oh, that was crazy. 21-year-old broke into Chris Breeze's home and vandalized it. That's crazy. I think he came home to her there. Stalkers are real, man. Chris Brown's house was robbed, okay, when he was out on tour. They say it was an inside job. He was framed by a beauty queen back just last year, 11-hour standoff with the police. The girl claimed he was threatening her. Obviously, nothing happened, so she was lying. Chris is banned from entering Australia and England. I guess they just don't want him there on grounds of being guilty of a serious criminal offense. I think that's with the Rihanna thing. He often talks to a pastor. That makes sense. He needs that. Chris has a daughter. We know that. Her name is... what was the name of her album? It was Royalty, right? Yeah. Nice. All right, guys. I'll check you guys out on the next video. I appreciate you guys. Hit that bell. Hit the subscribe button if you want to run ads. Hit me up, jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Promote your latest stuff. Peace.